Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
We're going to remove this crank, this window crank. You're going to need a special tool to remove this. Keep in mind the position of the crank when we take it off. You can either make a little mark or put a piece of tape there, or just remember where it goes. The tool, you're going to go in this side. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. And I got it out. The way the tool works, it slides in, moves up on this clip, and spreads it, and then you can pull it up. So remove this washer. There is a Torx screw that's down here in this handle area. I'm going to use a T20 Torx driver and a extension and a ratchet. Pull that Torx screw out. We can grab on this handle, just pull up. If you have trouble pulling up, you can use a trim tool. Just get underneath, pry up on it. I'm going to use a Phillips head screwdriver. There's a screw right in the door, right here. Get that screw out. Next we have door pins all around the perimeter of the door. I'm going to take some trim tools, get in behind the door. And just twist them. Up. There's a little trim push pin right there. We have to remove that. All right, so I'll use a trim tool to remove this push pin. And we can pull out on the door panel. Oh, there's still one locked in. There we go. Then the door panel comes off. There's those little clips that we're holding it on. And then the push pins. We're going to pull away some of this vapor barrier. This has been off before, so it's fairly easy. If you have to, you can use a razor blade to help take it off. Just pull it out of our way. To pull the door stop off, or the door check, we're going to use a 10mm socket and a ratchet. We'll take these two bolts out first. And this bottom one. All right, next we're going to take this 10mm bolt out. I'll use an extension so it's easier to get access with my 10mm socket and ratchet. Keep in mind the door is just going to swing, so you don't want it to like hit you too hard, or you don't want it to go the other way. I'll take this bolt out, and then I can slide the door stop through the door and get it out. To reinstall this door stop or door check, we're going to slide it back in here. Feel for where the hole is, slide it through. We'll start the bolt right here. And then I'll start the other 2 bolts. You may have to move around the stopper on the inside a little bit to get the bolt to line up. And install this bolt as well. I'll take my ratchet and my socket and extension and snug this bolt up. Just snug. We'll snug these 2 bolts up as well. Just snug. So this our butyl tape isn't sticking too well, so we're gonna install some new butyl tape. Just gonna take some of this, stretch it out a little bit. You could actually use tape if you wanted to. You could use some duct tape if you didn't have access to butyl tape. Should be able to stick this right to it. Just push it on. Just like that. And then we can go around and do the rest. So some of these door push pins came out when we pulled the door panel off. I'm going to use this push pin removal tool. We sell these at 1aauto.com. Just slide it over and squeeze and pop it out. Do the same with this one. Just like that. All right, so on the door panel, I will take these push clips and reinstall them. Slide it on like that. Slide this one right here. Can reinstall this door panel. Just gonna slide it in. There's a little tab right here that's going into this square slot right there. Line that up. Slide that down. And get all the push pins lined up, and you can take and just push the door panel on, just like that. So we'll install this push pin right there, lock it in place. We'll install this washer for where the window crank goes. And then for the window crank, you want to make sure that this retainer is in this position. If it's pushed out a little bit, you're going to push it back on. We'll bring it over here, line it up in the location where it was before, lock it in place. Take this Phillips head screw, install this right here. Snug that down. Next we'll take this handle part, line it up, push it down, lock it in place. Then we'll take our torque screw and our T20 and our extension and ratchet and snug this up. And just snug that up.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1aauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.